They try to carry it some as it's heavy taped up, but he's going to mainly do his work at linebacker tonight. And at last word, it was going to be Avant Baxter at quarterback. 6'2", 201 senior. Baxter was the fourth quarterback to come into the game 2 weeks ago after an injury to Brody Belt. Hayden Turner, a freshman Paxton Beck came in for a few snaps, but then it was Baxter. Did a pretty good job, but mainly just ran out of that. Although we do understand that Brody Belt is available tonight if needed. Also, Hayden Turner, who went out of that ball game, and Jack Dalton all could be available tonight, but at least not amongst the offensive starters for Henderson. Defensively for the Henry Clay Blue Devils, at the ends, number 10, Frank Nianoshu, and number 16, A.J. Lagunas. The tackles, number 33, Julian Lopez, and number 42, Pacey Nduaye. At corners, number 27, Jamison Taylor, and number 32, Justice Roman. Linebackers, number 2, Patrick Bea, and number 24, Zach Helline. Safeties, number 29, Kason Saunders, and along with Marcus Owens, and the nickel, number 28, James Reynolds. Again, Henry Clay, coached by Philip Hawkins. In 2018-2019, coached nearby Apollo, most recently at Bryan Station in Lexington, and then moved across town to take the job at Henry Clay. Colonels will get the football, and they'll be moving right to left on your radio dial here in this opening half. Henderson in their home maroon jerseys, white numerals, gray pants, and white helmets. Meanwhile, Henry Clay in their white jerseys, royal blue numerals, royal blue pants, and a gold helmet.
Kicking off for Henry Clay, number 25, Ethan Cooper.
It'll be Ethan Cooper to kick off for the Blue Devils. As Hayden Turner back deep to receive for Henderson County, and we are underway here from Colonel Stadium as Turner takes it from the 6-yard line, bobbles it, picks it up at the 3, and then slips and falls at the 5. So the Colonels are going to be backed up in their own territory to start this drive. Turner got his hands on the 6 and went through him. He picked up a 3 and then slipped at the 5-yard line, and that's where Henderson will have the football. We say hello to John Reynolds for the first time tonight on the sidelines. John, just kind of, as far as pregame, it's second game for the Colonels, although it kind of feels like their first with 2 weeks off, but what were kind of the emotions on the sideline before the game?
I mean, it's a lot of excitement down here, guys. People are ready to play. I mean, had the week off. Coach talked about it in the pregame show. You know, you had Labor Day kind of in the mix there, but these guys are chomping at the bit to get on the field and chomping at the bit to get that first W of the season.
Avant Baxter from the gun. He is going to hand it off to Shidler, and Shidler is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe lose a yard. Multiple flags in on the play as the tackle made by Nduaye.
I would assume the decline because he backed it up about the distance because it'd be half the distance to go. So don't want to give us another down.
Hey, they're going to decline. They're going to decline. Holding on the offense. It's 5-yard penalty. They had declined the penalty. Second down.
Our referee tonight, Don Carroll. Umpire, Zach Woodard. Head linesman, Kelly Bennett. Line judge, Winky Fortune. Back judge, Sandy Bernardi. Side judge, Brant Orbstead. And field judge, Alan Russell. So this would be from the 2 for the Colonels after the penalty, basically a 1-yard penalty.
Well, they declined it.
But thank you. A high snap, and it's in the end zone, and it's going to be a touchdown. Safety. See, I didn't know they got. I couldn't tell if they were fumbled or a safety, but so a safety, just like that, it was a high snap. So the Colonels got back on it, evidently, and it wasn't recovered by the Blue Devils. And a safety in the end zone, and it's a 2-0 start for Henry Clay.
Yeah, Avant Baxter went up with the left hand and then more or less tossed it to his right hand, but it went off of his knee onto the ground. He did fall back on it, though. But, yeah, unfortunate start to this game. But quick turnaround defense, got to make a stop right here.
So the Colonels will kick now after the safety.
11:35 to play in the first quarter. Henry Clay
2 games into the season.
County 0.
And 2 safeties against the Colonels.
Whew, not the start that we wanted, but maybe that defense came up big like they did last week many times in that first half.
Makes you wonder what the odds were to start the game with the safety, you know.
Ooh.
So 2-0 your score here, with Henry Clay on top of the Colonels after the safety. And now to be, prior to kick it off, it's fielded at the 20-yard line by Chai Paris. Paris across the 25, and he's going to be cut down at the 30. Nice tackle by Myron Wright for the Colonels, and Henry Clay will come out 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Well, that good punt there and good job of getting down there and tackling him quick. At least it didn't hurt us too bad field position.
Our game tonight being presented by Robert John and Associates Injury Law Firm. All their attorneys live right here in Henderson. Robert John and Associates. We get our first look at the Henry Clay offense. Aiden Houston, 6'1", 200-pound senior, is the quarterback. He's also their leading rusher. They'll use Safal Garung in the backfield. Receivers Landon Cross, Vinnie Kirk, and Chai Paris. And they'll play 2 or 3 tight ends.
They're going to take a timeout.
No time.
Maybe not.
Yep. Well, their play clock is down to 3. So maybe now I think they did take a timeout. I didn't realize it's going down there. So an early timeout for Henry Clay. We'll take it as well. 2-0 Henry Clay on top after the safety. Colonels to be on defense for the first time with Henry Clay at the 30 when we come back on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Aiden Houston in the gun, takes a snap, and he's looking to run it left off the left sides outside the numbers. Has 5 tough yards to near the 35-yard line. Penalty marker down on the first offensive play for Henry Clay.
That was actually Zamarion Smith. Looked like in a wildcat formation there for Henry Clay. Houston wasn't under center to start that first drive.
Thank you, John. So
I knew the quarterback was fast, but I didn't think he was that fast.
Flag on the play.
Penalty marker in.
It looks like it's going to go no play anyway.
They backed him up 5 yards.
Yeah,
or maybe a
foul.
10-yard penalty with the
spot
yeah.
foul.
So it'll be a first down, but 1st and 15 from the 25.
So both teams got a penalty on the first play.
Now Houston is in there at quarterback.
Can we get a fumble on their first play? Second play?
42 seconds in, 2-0 Henry Clay on a safety. 2 receivers either side for Houston. He's going to hand it off to Garung, and Garung gets a couple yards to the 27. Brought down by the Colonels' rush.
Number 6, Paul Garung on the carry. Written down by number 1, Christian Hagan.
Hagan also there for the Colonels. 2nd and 12 coming up from the 27. Again, Houston with 2 receivers either side is going to throw a screen left. It is complete to Paris. Makes a man miss at the 32 and gets brought down at the 40, close to the first down markers.
And Paris is wide receiver 1 for the Blue Devils. Saw some film on him last week from Madison Southern. Has a lot of vertical leaping ability. Gets great in space. So I would imagine the passing game is going to look his way most of the night.
Yes, he did catch their only touchdown pass last week, and he was the leading receptions with 5.
It's a gain of 11, so he's a yard shy of a first down. So it's 3rd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Under center now for Houston. Hands off to Garung. Garung has the first down, middle of the field, and he's tackled at the 45-yard line. Hayden Turner on the stop for Henderson County, along with Myron Wright.
Brought down by number 4, Hayden Turner. And number 11, Myron Wright.
A gain of 7 for a first down
Good for a Henry Clay first
to the
down.
46-yard line. 1st and 10 for
First and
the
10
Blue
for
Devils.
Blue Devils from their own 46-yard line.
And right now they're just controlling the line of scrimmage. We're not getting no penetration at all.
They got some big guys up front, 6'2", 290, 6'3", 290. That's the guards, Melendez and Bradford. Snap to Houston, getting pressured, throws, it's gone up for grabs. It's going to go incomplete far sideline. He was getting pressured, try to get rid of it, as he was trying to get it to number 20, Hernandez. Colonels were coming, though, and it's 2nd and 10.
And there was that penetration.
Yeah, he got that ball out within inches of Hagan and Myron Wright both being on top of him. I mean, barely got it off.
46-yard line.
9:26 to go, opening quarter, 2-0, Henry Clay on top of the Colonels. 2nd and 10. Grung has it left side, and he's going to get a yard, maybe 2, to the 47. Not much there. Maybe a yard as
Number 6, Paul Grung on the carry. Brought down by number 9, J.R. Wright.
Maybe I just had to say something because there was good penetration there. Again, he almost got hit just as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, I was just saying, Christian Hagan has gotten in the backfield just about every play to start this drive, so he's giving the left side of that offensive line for Henry Clay fits here early.
Hagan and Rush in on that stop. 3rd and 9 now here for Henry Clay. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. As Houston takes a snap, looking left, steps up in the pocket. He's going to be taken down and sacked. Classic automotive and collision center sack for Henderson County. It's Jack Logan, a captain tonight. An early sack for the Colonels. If you've had an accident and need auto body repair, remember it's your choice which body shop to use. Classic Automotive and Collision Center on Lower 2nd Street under the overpass. Classic Automotive, where you're driving home their reputation.
And it seems the Colonels' defensive line tonight just has a little bit of a quicker step, a burst off of the ball, just a little bit better than the Blue Devils' offensive line, just in the first drive.
High snap, punter as it gets it down, but the punter,
He blocked it.
they did got a piece of it. There was, punter had some contact there, but the Colonels got a piece of it, of the ball, and then ran into the punter, so no penalty, and Henderson County will have the football around their own 35-yard line as the Colonel defense forces a punt. Colonel football tonight being brought to you in part by your local State Farm insurance agent and Thrasher Boyd, and helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance.
No foul on the kicker.
See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit andismyagent.com.
Their first couple of possessions, they did, look like they were going to go right down the field. I mean, the first 3 plays. But then after that, the Colonels started getting after them a little bit.
Well, the Colonels from their own 36, 1st and 10. Baxter fakes a handoff, going to keep himself, and he fumbled the football, but I believe the Colonels got back on it.
Yes, that's true. Baxter back on it. And this drive here, guys, has to be something that Henderson obviously wants to capitalize on. Your defense stands up there. You got guys getting penetration on the ball. Offense here, this is where you have to make a play. This is where you have to go down the field, assert some dominance here early in the game.
Baxter fumbled on the keeper. Zarian Wright out there to fall on it for the Colonels. It goes as no gain. Didn't lose anything there, but a 2nd and 10 coming up. Shidler is a lone back behind Baxter in the gun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and a tight end right for Henderson. Baxter going to hand off to Shidler off the right side. 1st down and more into Henry Clay territory, brought down at the Blue Devil 48-yard line.
Wow, that wasn't that big of a hole, but he busted through that.
16 yards on the pickup to the 48 and a Henderson Chevrolet 1st down.
Yeah, Shidler found another gear there, kind of timed it up, and then found acceleration downhill, and great play for the Colonels.
It's truck trading days at Henderson Chevrolet with employee pricing for everyone on all new trucks. Plus, save big on interest with 0% financing on select new light-duty trucks at Henderson Chevrolet GMC. 6:40 to go, opening quarter, 2-0 Henry Clay. Colonels 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 48. Here's Baxter again, running right side. He's in the 1st down across the 40 and brought down near the 35. A nice gain there for Baxter. Again at quarterback, normally a running back or slot guy, but was pressed into that role 2 weeks ago after few Colonels were injured at quarterback, and it's all the way to the 33-yard line, a gain of 14 for Baxter.
They see something on the right side because that's twice they went to that right side, and it's looking pretty good over there for the Colonels right now.
Colonels kind of riding behind Hudson and Bemis on that right side. Baxter takes a snap, handoff Shidler, and Kingston makes a man miss, coming near side, still on his feet, 25-20, 15 outside the numbers, 10. Shidler dives for the pylon, touchdown! 33-yard touchdown run for Kingston Shidler. Broke a tackle at the 30 from the far sideline, came to the near, got to the corner, jumped for the pylon, and he's in.
Best part about it was you had a quarterback running down the field in front of him with the lead block.
I was just about to say, you don't see many quarterbacks in space coming down throwing a block for their guy to score a touchdown. That's the type of ball games that are going to win you games, or type of plays that are going to win you ball games right there.
Well, usually your quarterback's not as fast as your running back.
Very true.
Colonels with an extra point coming out. Miles Pryor sit for the extra point. Good snap. The ball's down. The kick is up, and it is through. Henderson County 7, Henry Clay 2. 5:56 to go in the first. Back after this on WSON.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
We got the ball with 8 minutes. Oh.
5-yard line by Paris for Henry Clay, and he's going to be brought down at the 20-yard line after the Colonels go 64 yards in 2 minutes. Kingston Shidler, 33-yard touchdown run. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Chase Fulcher, Best Insured. Score big, play smart, get insured by Chase Fulcher, a Best Insured.
Our kickoff defense there doing a good job against their return. That's twice tonight. They didn't get much.
Going to be right on the 20. It's Keaton Sutton who had the tackle there on special teams. Good drive there by the Colonels on the ground. Baxter and Shidler, big chunks, 4 plays, 64 yards for that score.
And one play, the first play was a fumble for nothing.
1st and 10 for the 20 for Houston.
There we go.
They may have fumbled a football.
They
Colonel's
did.
saying they have it at about the 21. No signal just yet.
Blue Devils on this one.
And it was recovered. A Blue Devil coming off the bottom. That's Henry Morgan. And it is going to be back on the 20, so it goes as no gain.
2nd and 10 for Henry Clay from the 20-yard line.
That may have been a fumble on the snap. I don't think Houston ever had it.
Yeah.
Receive it to either side for Aiden Houston. He takes a snap, looking left, now rolling that way, pressured, throws, incomplete. At the 26, he was looking for Paris.
Looked like they had 2 wide receivers like in between our DB. That was interesting. Good defense by Jack, though. He was in the middle of them.
Great job by Wyatt Newman as well, getting into the backfield, flushing the quarterback out of the pocket, making him force an uncomfortable throw as well.
3rd and 10 now for Henry Clay. 5:05 to go opening quarter. Henderson County 7, Henry Clay 2.
That was a big 3rd down. Get off the field here.
Houston rolling right. Now throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete at the 30-yard line. 4th down as he was looking for his tight end, Clifford. And the punt team coming out for Henry Clay.
This quarterback, you know, he was not their starter last year. He's not that accurate. Matter of fact, he's threw four interceptions to just 1 touchdown this year.
Malachi Lewis to punt around his own 10-yard line with Hayden Turner set to receive at midfield. Good snap to him this time, and the punt. Colonel's got another piece of it.
It's Hagan again.
Go pick it up.
And it's going to stop at about the 46-yard line. Colonel's out of the football on the Blue Devil 46 after Hagan's tipped a couple punts for Henderson County.
Sure has. That's 2 punts now just for an average of 23 yards.
Sportsmanship, dedication to their teammates, or commitment.
Here's where you got a team that came up last night to Owensboro, been all out of whack schedule-wise. They've got beat pretty bad 2 games, even though last week was close, but it was still 18-6. You put a touchdown in here, they might be thinking, man, we want to get on that charter bus and go home.
Colonels from the Blue Devil 46. Baxter takes the snap, handoff Shidler off the right side, has a hoe, has the 40, still on his feet, brought down at the 35. Penalty marker in late. It's a gain of 11, but there is a marker down.
Be from the end of the run. Yeah, holding on Henderson. Holding on Henderson. Number 2 on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. They play 1st down.
So we get 2.
So it is a gain of 2, so it was going to be a 12-yard gain and a 1st down, but a holding penalty puts the football at the 44. So a 1st and 8 officially for the Colonels, who lead it 7-2 with 4.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter.
Protect that football. Henry Clay, they do a lot of, they're trying to not really tackle you. They're more or less trying to get you to fumble the football.
Baxter leads off as Shidler, and Shidler going to be
24.
They had a new back into the game, but a tackle for a loss by
24, and Zarian Maroney on the
Nikashu.
Maroney.
It was Azarian Maroney's first carry of the night, the sophomore, but it's going to go as a loss of 6 back to the 49.
Remember his daddy, Tony Maroney, played for the Colonels.
Oh, my gosh. That makes me feel old, Scotty.
Hey, I coached him in middle school basketball, and then I just got done coaching his son a couple years ago. You're going to tell me about feeling old.
2nd and 14 now for the Colonels. Baxter looking over the middle, and
oh my gosh,
it was nearly fumbled, but somehow retains it.
How did he do it?
Well, it looked like it was going to be sacked, and I don't think the defender thought he still had the ball, and he almost lost it, and he throws incomplete at the 40. Colonels avoided either a big sack or a fumble there.
I guess he faked the guy out. I guess he thought he threw it. I thought he was going to fumble it.
49-yard line.
I'm not exactly sure how he held onto that ball.
Me neither.
He pump faked it as hard as you could pump fake a football, and the defender thought it was releasing in the middle of the field. I'm surprised he held onto it, and then surprised he could get around to even get some extra yardage out of that. But the throw on the run there was a little shaky coming out, but first pass of the night for Baxter.
That could have been a lot worse. 3rd and 14 from the 49 now for the Colonels.
He only threw twice last week.
Baxter this time spins, runs into his own man, and is going to be taken down at the 46-yard line. He picked up 3, and it'll be a 4th and 10 at the Blue Devil 46. And the punt team coming out for the Colonels.
From the Henry Clay 46-yard line. Back to punt for the Colonels.
So Coach John Elliott trying to play a little bit of a field position game here, getting late in this first quarter, leading 7-2 with 3 minutes to play.
So remember that penalty, though. That penalty really hurt us.
Oh, no question.
We were going to have a first down.
Yep.
And then it backed us up, and then we had a couple bad plays.
It's going to be a first down at the 34.
Just the Colonel's first penalty of the night, but it was a costly one.
Pryor has it, and his punt is away. Spiraling punt is going to hit at the 10 and be down by Turner at the 1.
Attaboy.
Terrific punt from Miles Pryor, and Turner there to down it at the 1-yard line, 45-yard punt.
After he dropped the kickoff return, he made up for it right there, Mr. Busby.
And if I'm not mistaken, fellas, I believe we had a similar play to that in week 1, punt of that magnitude, stopping around the 1 yard line. I believe Hayden Turner was also one to recover around the 1. So, I mean, special teams can come up big tonight, also help pull this game away.
Totally agree. How about the crowd tonight? Great crowd for this one.
Colonel Football being brought to you in part by DSS Rentals. Take it from Colonel's Football Junior Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. So Henry Clay from their own 1, and they're going to get it back to the 1.
It's close.
Yep.
Should be a safety, looks like.
I think they're giving progress to the 1.
Progress,
Yep, I think that's okay. He's pretty much at the half-yard line, maybe a length of the football out.
Yeah, you got to give him that.
Good
call.
But
who ran it, though, Greg? Sorry, I
I
missed
think that was Garung, Scotty. 6.
it. It was run, right?
So 2nd and 10 from their own 1.
So he officially didn't.
For Henry Clay.
He didn't lose no yardage, but he did.
I mean, yeah, that football.
Lost some inches.
Houston looking to throw now and does complete at the 5-yard line for a gain of 5. Making the catch is Paris. Paris pushed out of bounds by Turner.
That's the guy he wants to go to, for sure.
And it's a 3rd and 6 coming up for Henry Clay. Now the football at their own 5-yard line.
They're 1 for 3 here in the first quarter from 3rd down.
Under 2 minutes to play in the first. Henderson County 7, Henry Clay 2.
3rd and 6 for Henry Clay from their own 5-yard line.
Houston takes a snap, looks left, throwing that way. Incomplete at the 14, 4th down. And now Henry Clay will come out to punt deep in their own end zone.
And I think the Colonels will have success tonight if they just read the eyes of the quarterback for the Blue Devils, because he's not going through progressions on the right side of the field at all. He's sticking to the left side. Wherever Paris is where he's going to throw the ball. And I know that wasn't Paris necessarily the intended guy there, but he's not really shifting his eyes to this side of the field, at least at the Colonel sideline. So just got to follow his eyes tonight.
Yeah, pretty much been
totally
locked in on Paris for most tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't their starting quarterback last year. He's still trying to get things going too.
Lewis to punt. Hagen's tipped a couple. High snap over his head. That'd be a safety for Henderson County.
How many games do you see that? 2 safeties, 1 by each team in 1 quarter, Greg.
Minute 50 to play in the first. It's a safety as the snap went well over the head of Lewis and out of the end zone. So it's 9-2. Henderson County on top, the second safety of the quarter, as Scotty mentioned.
So as you sit down on the sidelines, what were the odds of a safety in the first possession? What are the odds of 2 safeties in the first quarter?
I couldn't even imagine a guess.
Somebody just got rich if they took it.
Did the Stone Bus book have that on the board today?
No, and I'm glad we didn't, and we've been bankrupt.
Colonel Football being brought to you on WSON in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works from start to finish. And, of course, our game tonight being presented by Robert John & Associates. Robert John & Associates Injury Law Firm. All their attorneys live right here in Henderson and are ready to serve you.
Dave Shelton Home, Eastgate Family Restaurant, Everything Exterior, Gutter Magic, Fergus Collision, Hydro Aluminum, and Jersey Mike's.
So now the Blue Devils will kick from their own 20. Henderson County takes it at the 39-yard line across the 35-40 middle field. It's Shidler into Blue Devil territory down near the Henry Clay 37-yard line. Nice return by Shidler.
The 22, Kingston Shidler on the return.
Yeah, special teams have done everything great tonight. They basically, they've tipped 2 punts that made them short. They picked up 2 points off of a bad snap, and they've defended, their return game really well. And we picked up a good return.
First and 10 for Henderson County.
Baxter with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, also has a tight end left. Baxter takes a snap, hands off Shidler. Shidler at the 35, got a good block, 30, middle of the field, 20. coming near side 15. Kingston Shidler, house call again. 37 yards for Shidler, and the Colonels go up 15-2.
Quick score tonight, boys. The safeties are the only ones that are taking a little longer. How about the light show, Greggy? Wow.
Brennan Wright and Gabe Sheffer both downfield throwing blocks for that second touchdown tonight. And I got to tell you, I know the cannon's coming, but I've not been prepared either time.
Yeah, you can't get prepared for that, buddy.
Pryor on for the point after. Snap down, the kick is up, and it is good. Henderson County 16, Henry Clay 2. Minute 32 to go in the first quarter. We're back after this on WSON.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street Henderson is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
Academy and Natasha Jackson. Littrell Plumbing and Cody and Samantha Littrell. Mount Vernon Expressway Ford and Tyler Haynes and Chad Lynn. And West Kentucky Excavating.
That flag.
The 3, Sky Paris on the return. Ridden down by number 16, Keaton Sutton. Flag on the play.
Prior kickoff fielded by Paris at the 5, and he gets brought down near the 20, but penalty markers in on the plate. Colonels one play, 37-yard touchdown run from Kingston Shidler.
Holding on the receiving teams, 10-yard penalty from the end of the run.
So they ought to go against the Blue Devils. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Best Insured by Chase Fulcher. Score big, play smart. Get insured by Chase Fulcher at Best Insured. So that is going to put the ball back at the 11. 16-2 Colonels, a minute 23 to play in this opening quarter. Houston with 2 receivers either side takes a snap. He's looking right, getting pressured, steps up, going to be taken down and sacked inside the 5. Second sack of the night for Henderson County. It's Christian Hagan with that one. Sacks brought to you by Classic Automotive. If you've had an accident and need auto body repair, remember, it's your choice which body shop to use. Classic Automotive on Lower 2nd Street, under the overpass where you're driving home, their reputation.
You're better than me, Greg. I saw Hagan, Myron Wright, multiple people back there. Whoever you want to credit that sack to is a lucky man. There was 4 or 5 guys back there.
He don't have time to go step back, three drop step and throw. There's no way. Not tonight.
2nd and 18. The football's on the 2 after a loss of 8. New quarterback in, and it throws complete at the 8-yard line as that was Cooper Dickerson into the game at quarterback. And he completes the pass. Couldn't get that receiver.
17 Cross.
Cross, thank you, Scotty.
Big third down here.
So Cooper Dickerson, 5'10 sophomore, in at quarterback.
3rd and 12 for Henry Clay from their own 9-yard line.
And a timeout.
A timeout
Taken by
Henry Clay.
34 seconds to go, first quarter. Colonel 16, Henry Clay 2. Back after this, our broadcast being presented by Robert John & Associates.
You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today, 270-577-9668.
.34 seconds to play, opening quarter, 16-2 Colonels. Blue Devils backed up 3rd and 12 at their own 9-yard line. Dickerson looking to throw right, hit as he throws, incomplete at the 20-yard line. Intended receiver was Kirk. Good coverage by Henderson County's Maroney and Bridgman. And a punt team coming out for the Blue Devils.
And this Blue Devils offensive line is probably exhausted at this point. I mean, Henderson is just giving them fits all night.
And they're big old boys, too. They have to get tired.
Right.
Good snap this time to Lewis. The punt is away. Turner is over there, but it's well far away, far sideline. It's going to go out of bounds around the 45-yard line, and that's where the Colonels will have it after a 37-yard punt. With 23 seconds to play in this opening quarter. Kentucky on the air tomorrow. Pregame 12:30, kickoff 2:30 as the Cats open up conference play a little early. They'll take on Ole Miss. I think it's the only game, conference game within the conference of the SEC tomorrow.
The only one, and somehow SEC Network is not covering it on their, their game show in the morning, SEC Nation. What's up with that?
So the Colonels, great field position once again at the Henry Clay 45-yard line. As Baxter fakes the handoff to Shidler, now running it right side, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 40 for a pickup of 5 yards to the 40-yard line.
Just for my own curiosity, I want to see Baxter have a clean pocket and just try to get a throw off. I know they're running the ball so well, so they really don't need to throw the ball right now. But I would just love to see how he's progressed these last 2 weeks. I mean, obviously taking a lot of reps at practice. I'd just like to see what the young man's done in the throwing game, passing game.
Yeah, that week after the game Friday night, he was the only quarterback take reps.
2nd and 5 here. Baxter hands it to Shidler. And Shidler's brought down for no gain. That'll be the last play of the first quarter. After one from Colonel Stadium, Henderson County 16, Henry Clay 2. We're back into these messages with our game being presented by Robert John and Associates.
Your score, Henderson County 16, Henry Clay 2.
When I was asked to join on
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance-free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
Getting set to start the second quarter. 16-2, Henderson County on top of Henry Clay, and the Colonels have the football 3rd and 5 at the Blue Devils' 40-yard line. Henderson left to right in this second quarter on your radio dial. Baxter in the gun, one receiver right to the left, and a tight end left. Snap goes through the legs of Baxter. It's a bit low. Avant picks it up at the 40, and he's going to be brought down all the way back at his own 44-yard line.
Yeah, that snap low, had a little mustard on it too, just to the left side of Baxter. And he thought about throwing that ball when he first picked it up too. But
loss of 16.
Wise decision, don't throw it.
All the way back to the 44, and the Colonel punt team will come out.
Could pin them deep again if we have another beauty of a punt.
Miles Pryor pinned him to the 1 earlier.
Back to punt for the Colonels. Miles Pryor.
And after that, the Colonels get great field position and score. High snap here. Miles gets his hands on it, and he just has to fall on it all the way back at the 22. Wow. Snap's a bit of an issue in this game, both the short ones and the long ones.
And I just realized down here, guys, Hayden Turner's the long snapper for the Colonel, so you wonder if he's in a bit of a rush trying to get down there, pin him inside their own 1 yard line again, and maybe rush the snap. And obviously had a little issues there.
Yeah, good point. Definitely.
All the way back to the 22-yard line, so obviously Henry Clay will have their best field position of the game at the Henderson 22 with 11:14 to go in this second quarter, and the Colonels on top 16-2.
They've only got 1 first down. That was their first 3 plays of the game.
Dickerson in there at quarterback, and he's going to hand it off, and it is a fumble. Ball on the ground. Did they call him down?
Called him down. Wow.
It was a handoff to Henry Morgan. He was kind of head over heels. Baxter on the stop, and it's going to go as a gain of 3 to the 19.
Second and 7 for Henry Clay from Henderson County, 19-yard line.
So we saw Aiden Houston start this game, but in the last series in this one, it's the sophomore Cooper Dickerson in at quarterback for the Blue Devils.
They played 2 quarterbacks both games.
In the gun, Dickerson now looking to throw toward the end zone, and it is to Paris, and it is complete. Touchdown. 19-yard touchdown pass. Dickerson to Paris makes it 16-8.
And that was very similar to the play I saw on film last week against Madison Southern. Right side of the field, you throw it up to Paris, let him make a play, and like I mentioned earlier, got a lot of vertical ability, gets off the ground well. He's a pretty solid athlete and good hands as well.
10:25 to play in this half.
Dickerson definitely the better passer.
Oh, beautiful ball for sure.
On for the PAT, Ethan Cooper.
Cooper on for the point after for Henry Clay. As the bad snap comes back to haunt the Colonels there. 2 plays and Henry Clay into the end zone for their first touchdown of the night. After Henderson has scored 16 unanswered. The extra point is up, and it is through. 10:25 to play in the half. It's the Colonels 16, Henry Clay 9. Back after this on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Dalton got out there yet?
No, he's not playing. I thought he was going to be dressed. Back to action. Henry Clay kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colonels will get the football at their own 20 with 10:25 to play in the first half, leading 16-9. Taken from Colonels football junior Jack Dalton, DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com.
really turned around, looked at the crowd for the first time tonight. It's a pretty packed house here this evening. Got a lot of Colonel's cheerleaders on the sidelines as well, a lot of future cheerleaders. The stands are packed pretty full.
Yep, certainly a little bit bigger crowd than 2 weeks ago.
No doubt.
Helps having the little cheerleaders, little Colonelettes and cheer team down there as they've had the little Colonel cheer camp. Baxter fakes the handoff to Shidler. Avant trying to come near side, and he's going to be brought down at the 27 for a gain of 7. Nice game on first down for the Colonels and Baxter. Tackled by Jamarion Young.
Brought down by number 42, Pacific Dupway.
Brooks Shaw hobbling a bit coming off on his own. May just tweaked an ankle, but going to take a play or two off.
Yeah, that was the first quarter. We made it through without any cramps or anything, Greg.
Yeah, temperatures in the mid-70s here at start. Don't have to worry about heat tonight. It's a great fall night. Now Shidler off the left side. He's taken down immediately for no gain. Tackle on the play by Whiting.
Number 35, Michael Whiting.
And it's interesting, too. I heard in the pregame show, Coach talked about how, 9 of 11 of the starters on defense are guys that have played high school football for the first time this season. So a lot of athletes on this side of the ball. And obviously there, Whiting getting downhill and making a great play.
3rd and 3 from the 27 for the Colonels. 9-10 to play in this opening half. Henderson 16. Henry Clay 9. Couple tight ends to the left, a receiver right for Baxter. Shidler on the left shoulder. And Baxter going to keep it straight up the gut. Has the first down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8 for Avant Baxter and a Henderson Chevrolet first down. It's truck trading days at Henderson Chevrolet with employee pricing for everyone on all new trucks. Plus save big on interest with 0% financing on select new light-duty trucks. Together, let's drive for employee pricing on all new trucks only at Henderson Chevrolet GMC. Colonels of the football now at their own 35 with 8:25 to go in the second quarter, leading 16-9. Each team with a safety in the first quarter. Kingston Shidler, a couple Colonels touchdowns. Shidler leading the block here for Baxter. And Avant's going to get a couple yards to the 37.
We're by Avant Baxter on the quarterback keeper.
Tackled by Zach Helline.
It looks like those are option plays where he can either run it or hand it off, but snaps are not, at times have not been good tonight, and it's like he didn't have no chance to hand that ball off. He had it because he was already behind. It's a big possession. Don't forget, start of the second half, they get ball first.
Henderson County is going to take a timeout. 7:35 to go in the second. Colonels on top 16-9. A timeout. And we're back after this on WSON, our game being presented by Robert John and Associates.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
$7:35 to go until halftime. Colonels facing a 2nd and 8 from their own 37, leading 16-9. Baxter going to keep it. Avant across the 40 to the 41. Baxter picks up 4, and it will bring up a 3rd and 4 for Henderson County.
Written down number 57, Caden Cornett.
Cornett on the stop for the Blue Devils.
Colonels 0 of 3. 0 of 2 on 3rd down.
Colonels were 1 of 10 on third down 2 weeks ago in their opener.
So not much better tonight. Let's get this one.
3rd and 4 here. Baxter, handoff to Shidler, and Shidler brought down at the 41 for no gain. It'll be 4th and 4, and the Colonels punt team coming out.
And you look at the defensive ends for Henry Clay, obviously undersized, 5'10", 5'9", some smaller guys, but the leverage they use to dip below the tackles and get back in the backfield and make some plays is evident so far. I mean, guys, just like I said, a lot of athletic prowess on the defense. Maybe not a lot of football experience, but definitely some athletes with some, downhill speed.
Pryor to punt. Turner over the football, the long snapper. And now Pryor bobbled the snap, but able to get it off, but Blue Devils may have got a piece of it. It's going to be maybe a yard, maybe a no yards. May have actually lost yardage on that punt. We'll see. Couldn't tell if a Blue Devil got to it or not, but Pryor kind of bobbled the snap back to him, which was a good one.
Oh, no, he's going to lose 3 or 4 yards.
Yep. So it's going out of bounds at the 36. So
pretty good vantage point here. Didn't get blocked, but Pryor did his best. I mean, if he did try to punt it, it would have been blocked, at least straight away. So he did turn his body to the left side of the field. Unfortunately, he did yank it right off to the left side. But he did all he could to keep it from getting blocked, but unfortunately, not great field position.
The Colonels need to go back to getting pressure on the new quarterback, because he's 2 for 3 for 25 yards and a TD.
That's Cooper Dickerson who takes the snap. Dickerson looking over the middle, throws right, and it's incomplete, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Henry Morgan.
That time they went to the tight end.
Pretty good throw. Morgan just couldn't haul it in. Clock stop with 6:09 to play in the half.
I think this guy plays baseball, Greg. He got a heck of an arm.
2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right for the Blue Devils. Dickerson wants to throw right, has it complete at the 29, and close to a first down. Making the catch is Morgan.
Henry Morgan. Brought down by number 14, Pace Smith.
Smith on the stop for the Colonels as Morgan
got the first down.
Yeah, picked up right what he needed. So a first down to the 26.
And Dickerson definitely seems to have more of a flow and more of a comfortability in this offense.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Dickerson. He's going to hand off to Gurung. Gurung brought down at the 22-yard line, a gain of 4 for him.
Brought down by number 9, J.R. Rush.
As Rush there on the stop for the Colonels. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Blue Devils now at the Henderson 22. Henderson a 16-9 lead with 5:22 left in the half.
Of the Little Colonel cheerleaders, please start making your way down to the track area to pick up your child. Again, parents of Little Colonel cheerleaders, please
Dickerson.
start making your way down to the track.
Hand off to Gurung. Gurung working his way inside the 20, brought down at the 18, a gain of 4. We'll bring up a 3rd and short as we go under 5 minutes to play in the half.
Neither team's got a turnover, but both teams have come awful close, and they did just about then. He lost that ball on that handoff, looked like. Oh, my.
It's 3rd down.
Wow.
3rd down. The lights kind of went out momentarily.
Got to say, that's pretty cool. Pretty stinking cool.
Here's a snap to Dickerson, handoff Gurang, and he's going to be, I think, a yard shy of the first down. We'll see. Pins on the spot here.
It's 4th down.
So
4th and 1.
They'll go for it. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd down. Neither team doing very good on 3rds.
It'll be 4th and 1 from the 16. Dickerson in the gun may just try to draw the Colonels off sides. He clapped his hands, now looks toward the sideline. Getting instructions from head coach Philip Hawkins. Now he takes the snap. Going to hand off to Gurung, and he has the first down to the 15. Got the one he needed. And a fresh to downs for Henry Clay with 3:40 to play in the half.
Number 6, Paul Gurung on the carry. Gurung's carry good for a Henry Clay first down.
Give Gurung 2 to the 14. 1st and 10 from there with 3.5 minutes to go until halftime.
This game's been about field position. There's only been 4 first downs for both teams.
I think the Blue Devils just one timeout.
1, yes. Cardinals with 2.
Henderson County 14-yard line.
Dickerson looking right, being pressured, going to throw, and it's incomplete. Just kind of threw that one away wisely. And the clock stopped with 3:10 to play in the half.
Got out of the tackle box.
And Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit andismyagent.com.
Wouldn't be surprised here if we didn't see another repeat, maybe a back shoulder fade to Paris in the end zone, much like that last touchdown they scored. Would not be surprised.
2nd and 10 from the 14. They give it to Gurung.
They wouldn't go 3rd down for that one.
A couple yards to the 12. Bring up about a 3rd and 7.
Smart move, though. Run it. Try to get that clock to run on down. Now they're going to play throw your ball. Hopefully we defended a little bit better.
It's 3rd down.
I bring the house here. Why not? You ain't got nothing to lose.
16-9 Colonel's lead, about a 3rd and 7 from the Henderson 11 for Henry Clay. The sophomore Dickerson looking to throw, and it's complete at the 2 for a first down.
Wow.
That's completed to number 3, Ty Paris.
Ty Paris with the catch. Ty Paris out at the 2 for a first down. Just a little timing play there. Good throw, good catch. 1st and goal now for Henry Clay at the Colonel 2 with 2:29 left in the half.
First and goal for Henry Clay.
Liam Mars into the game now. He was a quarterback at one time. Big boy. Might see him get the ball here coming out of this. Or at least throw a block.
And the Blue Devils are in. Touchdown. As they unpal. I think it may be Mars. I hadn't just seen yet.
I believe that was Morgan.
Morgan. 2-yard touchdown run for Henry Morgan. Makes it 16-15, and Henry Clay a chance to tie it up with an extra point.
Short fields twice for them.
Yep.
36 yards and 22.
A bad snap and a mishandled snap. Cost the Colonels 14 points with Lewis out for the point after. Snaps down, kick is up, and we have a tie game. 2:24 to go in the half. Henderson 16, Henry Clay 16. Back after these messages, our broadcast being presented by Robert John & Associates here on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Boy, oh boy.
Kickoff goes in the end zone, so Henderson County will have the football at their own 20 with 2:24 to play in the second quarter. 16-16 game. Colonels do have 2 timeouts remaining here left in this first half. Colonel's football being presented by Robert John & Associates Injury Law Firm. All their attorneys live right here in Henderson at Robert John & Associates.
Yardage, 85 for the Colonels, 70 for Henry Clay. That just shows you the field position game. And this one, short fields for both teams. 32 points on the board, not even 200 yards of offense.
Colonels have Brody Belt in the game at quarterback. Brody takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, and Belt's going to run it and slides down at the 24 for a gain of 4. So Brody, who started the season at quarterback and played about 10 minutes of the first quarter 2 weeks ago, came out with a high ankle sprain. Did not practice last week and got into a few practices this week and is back in there at quarterback. Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6 for the Colonels to go under 2 minutes to play in the half. Belt with Shidler in the backfield with him. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brody leads it with Shidler, who has a first down at the 31-yard line. Oh, wow.
Blue Devils ball.
It came out.
I don't know. We'll get a couple mix-up here.
Signal just yet. We'll see. It is Henry Clay's football. First turnover of the ball game. And a crucial one here with 1:42 to play in the half.
24, Zach Hellline with the fumble recovery.
As Hellline with the recovery. Shidler had the first down at the 31, and now Henderson is going to take a timeout.
Henderson County.
So when you really look at it, Scotty, you had the bad low snap that Pryor just had to fall on, and that gave Henry Clay the football at the Henderson 22. They scored a 19-yard touchdown pass, Dickerson to Paris. Then the Colonels, after that, couldn't get anything going offensively. Mishandled the snap. It was a good snap, but Pryor mishandled it. Did get a punt away, but it was actually a loss of 5 yards on the punt. That gave the ball to Henry Clay at the Henderson 36. Used 10 plays to go 36 yards, but got in on a Henry Morgan 2-yard touchdown run. And now they're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
I don't know what to say.
I couldn't give you specifics on who punched that ball out, but it was about as picturesque of a punch out as you could get. A defender just going right in there, finding Shidler loose with the ball, punched it right out. I mean, not exactly the momentum swing here may be. You know, this could be huge right here prior to half.
If they get a touchdown here, that's 23 points, and they're going to have 101 yards. That's it.
Henry Clay's now started their last 3 drives, the Henderson 22, the Henderson 36, and now the Henderson 31. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dickerson. Going to hand it off to Gurung, who is going to be hit at the 29 for a gain of a couple. That's it. Henry Clay, I think, with 1 timeout left. And Henderson with 1. A yard to the 30 will bring up a 2nd and 9 with a minute and 20 to go until halftime. 16-16 game. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dickerson here. Dickerson looking right. The sophomore throws, and it's incomplete. Had a man open at the 20, but a little too tall for Landon Cross. Clock stop with 1:06 to play in the half and 3rd down.
Solid play call there from the Blue Devils as well. You had Paris underneath, Morgan deep, and then 17 comes across the middle perfectly. Nobody there, just a bad throw, a little high, but that was a great play call. I mean, your high-level threats, spacing the field out, leaving the middle wide open.
They're 2 for 7 on 3rd downs.
3rd and 9 here from the Colonels' 30. Dickerson rolling left, throwing on the run, man down there, and do we have a flag? Oh.
No laundry.
Kind of thought we would, but pretty good coverage down there by Maroney. It looked like he may have bumped into the receiver, but they let him play.
Their feet kind of got caught up.
And it's 4th down, clock stop with 59 seconds left.
I was worried Maroney wasn't going to get his head turned around there or make a play on the ball, but he did last second, so I believe that may have, saved him the penalty there.
4th and 9, the Blue Devils up here. They'll go for it here at the Colonel 30 with 59 seconds left in the half. Two receivers either side for Cooper Dickerson. Puts a man in motion. Three receivers now to the right as Dickerson looks left, getting pressured. Hagan after him is going to throw it away, and a turnover on downs as the Colonels get the football back with 54 seconds left. Great job by the Colonel defense.
No doubt about it.
Hagan was after the quarterback, Dickerson. He had no choice but to get rid of it. And the Colonels get it back at the 31-yard line.
54 seconds, one timeout. Need about 40 yards of offense here, Greg, to put yourself in a chance for a field goal.
Well, that was a big spot there by the Colonel defense.
First and 10 for Henderson County.
Can the Colonels do something here with 54 seconds left and one timeout left in this first half? Belt, the junior quarterback, takes a snap, and he throws a screen incomplete at the 30. He was trying to get it over to Baxter, and the clock stopped with 51 seconds left in this first half. Immediately after the half, John Reynolds will get a quick word with Henderson head coach John Elliott, get his thoughts on the first half, and then we'll have Colonels at the half, brought to you by Heron Auction and Realty. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, and a tight end left. Belt throws. It is complete at the 34 to Harris. Stiff arms a man and gets across near the 40. He'll be close to a first down. Clock stopped with 46 seconds left. Oh, penalty marker down back near the quarterback. Just now seeing that one. Not sure what that one's about.
I was watching the ball flight. I didn't see what happened in the backfield.
I don't know. He pointed both ways, so it might have been one of those good old offsetting ones. Don't know.
And you hope some of Henderson's weapons here, guys like Hezzy Harris, Christian Hagan, you hope some of these guys out wide can make some big plays here down the stretch. I haven't necessarily had the ball thrown their way early in this game with Baxter at QB, but now they're asked to step up in these late situations here in the half.
Got two fouls on the play. Both are dead ball fouls. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Those fouls were after the play, so the results of the play is good, so we're going to have first down, Henderson County.
All right, so offsetting, but the Colonels get the first down. They were both after the plays, so that worked out well for the Colonels. 40 seconds left. Colonels with the football at their own 41. They have a timeout remaining. Belt takes a snap. Brody looking left. Now rolling that way. Penalty marker down as Belt is across the 40, run out of bounds at the 45.
That's a hold.
28 seconds left. Penalty marker.
Holding on the offense, number 68. It's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
Don Carroll, our referee for tonight's game, and that hold backs up the Colonels.
So both teams have been called for two holding penalties for 20 yards. And then, of course, the offsetting ones, but.
And obviously a penalty there, not ideal, but a good positive from that play. Brody scrambles, looks to be, solid on his feet, breaks an ankle tackle, so looks to be in good health, at least to be in this ball game. Going to make some big plays, hopefully, down the stretch.
Ball back at their own 31 now with 28 seconds left. 16-16 game here nearing halftime. Belt for Henderson County takes a snap. Want to pitch it to Baxter coming from the far side of the near side. Avant has the 40, 45. Pushed out of bounds around midfield with 21 seconds left. He's going to be a few. He did not. He's going to be a few yards shy as he gets to the 47. It's a gain of 16. But he's going to be about 4 yards shy of a first down after that penalty. Put him first and 20. So 2nd and 4 from the 47 with 21 seconds left.
That's 10 carries for 58 for Baxter now. And Kingston's got 9 carries for 92.
Colonels still could throw over the middle here. I believe they have one timeout left.
One's what they got. Both teams.
Two receivers either side for Belt. Shidler to his left. Brody takes a snap. Quick throw right, and he was looking for Hagan. And Christian didn't turn around in time. It goes incomplete with 18 seconds left.
Bit of miscommunication there. You wonder if Hagan's route was supposed to be a few yards shorter. He just hadn't come out of his break quite yet. Brody maybe trying to get the timing down after, not playing a whole lot that first week, being off 2 weeks. So it's something they got to nail down.
think you throw it deep down the middle now, Greg, and get that timeout. And try a long field goal. Kind of running out of time going sidelines.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Belt here, and a tight end right. They give it to Shidler. Kingston has the 45, runs over man at the 46 and gets to the 42. Boy, Shidler lowered the boom as a running back on a Blue Devil. And the Colonels have a Henderson Chevrolet first down to the 43 with 11 seconds left in the half.
Schneider now over 100 yards, 103.
And Henderson takes their final timeout.
Shidler laying the shoulder down there, not nearly as loud as the cannon, but pretty close.
We'll keep it right here. Colonel's final timeout. Ball at the 43. So it'd be a 60-yarder for the soccer kid, the son of the soccer coach, Miles Pryor. So Colonel's going to have to work maybe a pass, obviously, on the sideline here and get out of bounds. You'd like to get him 10 more yards or so. Obviously, as much as you can get, but. And he does have a big foot.
Yeah, Steve Tao down here talking to Pryor now, telling him to get ready to get loose, as he probably should already be doing, but, trying to get him, invigorated and ready to go here just in case of a field goal or, even if they have to try to punt it away and pin him.
He should be loose, as much as he had to run after those snaps.
Very true, very true.
So 1st and 10 with 11 seconds left. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Belt. 16-16, final seconds of the first half. Belt gives to Baxter. Baxter looking to throw. Going to throw over the middle, and it is incomplete down at the 12-yard line. A little trickery there.
Kind of.
4 seconds left. We'll see what the Colonels do here.
The backup tonight tossed it to the starter tonight.
That's a good point. Yep.
A pretty well executed play there, drawn up well. Hagan was open over the middle of the field. Baxter obviously just couldn't get the feet set in time to fire it over the middle. Could have been pretty bad there with multiple Blue Devils defenders in play, but it formed up quite well, just didn't have the execution there on the end.
We're going to get this play off.
We got incomplete.
No, I was talking about the game clock. It was down to 7. But they take a timeout.
Henry Clay took a timeout. We'll keep it right here. Colonel Football being brought to you in part on WSON by Chase Fulcher Best Insured. Score big, play smart, get insured by Chase Fulcher at Best Insured. Colonel's Football also being presented by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work from 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works from start to finish. And our presenting sponsor of Colonel's Football all season long, Robert John & Associates Injury Law Firm, with all their attorneys living right here in Henderson. Football for Henderson County is at the Henry Clay 42. 4 seconds left in the half, a 16-16 game. Shidler in the backfield with a quarterback Belt. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Brody takes a snap. They come after him. Brody's going to throw, and it goes incomplete. And that is the end of the first half. All tied 16-16 at halftime.
Henry Clay, 16.
We'll go downstairs to John Reynolds. He's going to get a brief word with Henderson head coach John Elliott. Let's go downstairs.
Coach, Henry Clay battles back there to end the first half, ties this one up, going into the locker room. What are your thoughts right now? Obviously, offense early, clicking on the run game. What do you have right now going into the locker room? What are we thinking about?
Well, they made a change defensively in their structure, and that's made it a little more difficult for us to run the ball. But still, we have to eliminate mistakes and penalties and bad snaps, and we'll be fine.
And you went to Belt there at quarterback. Obviously, in the second half, will we see more of Baxter and Belt together, or is it going to be Belt the rest of the way?
Well, we've got to look at that right now. We haven't had that discussion yet. We went to Brody not because Baxter was, giving us any problems or anything. We just wanted to throw the ball there until at the end of the half.
All right, thank you, Coach. Greg.
All right, thank you, John. Coach John Elliott and our John Reynolds on the sidelines. Colonel's going to the locker room. tied with Henry Clay, 16-16, your halftime score. Stay tuned for Colonels at the half coming up next, brought to you by Heron Auction and Realty.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street. You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today, 270-577-9668.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street Henderson is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street. When you need a new roof, make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding.
County hosting Lexington Henry Clay tonight. It would be the Colonels football to start the ball game, but Henderson County backed up deep in their own territory, inside their own 5, and it was a what we thought maybe first a touchdown for Henry Clay, ended up being a safety after a bad snap, and it was Avant Baxter able to grab it, but tackled in the end zone for a safety, and that's how the game started.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street. You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today, 270-577-9668.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street. You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today 270-577-9668.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street. You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today 270-577-9668.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
Brought to you by 1616 Henderson County and Henry Clay, knotted up at the half. Be sure to visit heronauctions.highbid.com. That's heronauctions.hibid.com for upcoming auctions. Many of those online, including housewares, jewelry, and furnishings online right now, with that auction set to close this Tuesday, September 9th at 6. Quality furnishings, much more on that auction. Also, A home to be auctioned off at 8544 Highway 268 in Corydon. Bidding begins to close on that on Tuesday, September 16th. Also, an online auction for a home at 1225 Sanderford Drive in Henderson. Bidding begins to close on that one on September 17th at 5:30. For these auctions and more, you can go online at heronauctions.com. Scotty has a look at some, actually I'll have a look at some other scores around Western Kentucky and Southern Indiana. Scotty may have a few as he's updating them over there, so I'll give you what I got. 14-14, another tie ball game in Princeton. Union County and the Caldwell County Tigers tied at 14. McCracken County leads Clarksville, Tennessee 21-13. Owensboro all over Davis County 33-0. Owensboro Catholic and Apollo are tied at 14 at the break. 28-0 Hancock County on top of Ohio County. Paducah Tillman all over Mayfield 41-21 in the second. McLean County leads Grayson County 6-0, and Greenwood leads South Warren 7-0. Over in Indiana, second quarter, Jasper leads Wrights 14-7. Mater Dei leads Vincennes Lincoln 7-0 in the first, and Castle on top of Balsey 21-0. D. Patrick Ford presents our keys to the game. Scotty, what are the keys for the Colonels in the second half to get a win here tonight?
Well, number one, we talked about turnovers. We're down 1-0 in that category. Number two, QB play needs to be good. I think the QB play has been fine both ways. What's really got to pick up, though, is snaps. Our snaps have not been very good. If we can crack that and fumbling the football, I think we'll be all right. We need a quick start here in this half, though. We've kept these guys in the game. They started off up 2-0, and then, we got a lead, and then they're tied again.
Our keys to the game brought to you by D. Patrick Ford. We'll hear from them in Heron Auction. Be back with the second half. 16-16, Henderson County hosting Henry Clay.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Favorites, though.
Lead the Kansas City Chiefs 13-6. That one just gone to half. Kentucky on the air tomorrow. The Cats host Ole Miss. Pregame 12:30. Kickoff at 2:30 here on WSON. It'll be Henry Clay to get the football to start this second half.
Henderson County, number 8, Miles Pryor.
Pryor to kick it off for the Colonels as the Blue Devils will be receiving right to left. And Pryor kicks it off. It's taken at the 6-yard line by the Blue Devils, coming near side and reversing field at the 20. On the return is Kassan Saunders, and he's wrapped up at the Colonels around the 18. Colonels football being presented by Robert John & Associates Injury Law Firm. Robert John and Associates, with all their attorneys living right here in Henderson. So to start the third, Henry Clay will have it from their own 18.
Surely they'll have number 11 back out there at quarterback.
I would think so. Did a pretty good job. And
a whole lot better.
He's not out there.
Wow.
Went back to
Dickerson.
What do we know?
So Houston's going to come back out at quarterback, apparently.
I'd go after this kid. That's what worked in the first half. Of course, he did complete 2 to number 3.
3 tight ends sit here. Actually, the quarterback was Smith, Zamarion Smith, who we saw take a direct snap earlier. And Smith is sacked way back at the 5-yard line.
3 sacks tonight for the Colonels.
After that was be considered, we'll call it a sack. Could have been tackle for a loss. I don't think he was going to throw it there, but we call it a sack. Classic automotive collision center. All the way back at near the 11-yard line. So a 2nd and 17.
Cooper Bridgman on the sack there.
Thank you for that, John. Bridgman, the senior.
Let's back him up 7 more yards.
Now Dickerson's back in there.
All right. As we expected.
He takes the snap, hands off to Gurung, who's going to push the Powell forward to the 14 after a gain of 3. And it'll be 3rd down.
Boy, it gets dark in here, Greg.
New lighting here in Henderson County. The lights kind of have a strobe effect and really almost go dark. They ring the bells on 3rd down.
They rung them last week, but we didn't have this darkness. Of course, game started earlier, too. Well, it's big here, guys. They're 2 of 8 on 3rd down. That right side of the field up there, those 2 wide receivers, those are the ones you better watch out for.
It's a 3rd and 14. 2 receivers either side for Dickerson, who takes a snap. Quick throw, screen right, complete, but a good open field tackle by Henderson County's Smith.
I think they got a little too fancy.
Case Smith, a nice tackle for no gain, and it's 4th down.
I think they got a little too fancy there to start that quarter there, Greg, trying to do something for a big gain and ended up being a big loss.
So Lewis and the punt team coming out for the Blue Devils. And Hayden Turner sits to receive right around midfield.
Big play for Smith there as well. I believe one of his first big tackles of the year after missing week 1.
Snap to Lewis. Spiraling punt's going to hit on the Blue Devils side of the field, and the Colonel's going to get the football at the Henry Clay 45-yard line. Good job by the Colonel defense to force that punt. 31-yard punt. And Henderson County has it at the Henry Clay 45 here early in this 3rd quarter. Colonel Football brought to you in part by your local State Farm insurance agent and Thrasher Boyd, and helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings. Call 826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com. Brody Belt will start the 2nd half at quarterback for the Colonels. He has Shidler to his left. 2 receivers left, one to the right. Hand off to Shidler. Kingston trying to bounce it outside. Now cuts it back up the left hash to the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup on 1st down for the Colonels and Shidler. Going to bring up a 2nd and 3 with the football at the 38.
11 carries, 110 yards for that young man.
And 2 touchdowns.
The reason why we don't have as many yards as we did is because we had 2 bad snaps, minus 38 yards for the team. That hurt.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Belt here, and a tight end left. Brody takes a snap, throws a little low. He was looking for a Hagan at the 32, and a low throw, and it's 3rd and short. You could tell Brody maybe just a little bit of touch from just basically playing a quarter of varsity football this season. Then the ankle injury and off week.
Well, we need to get this. We have not got a 3rd down tonight.
3rd and 3 here from the Henry Clay 38. And a penalty marker comes in at the snap.
First false start.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty replay 3rd down.
And now a 3rd and 3 becomes a 3rd and 8 with that penalty.
How many halves have we went at any level that you didn't see no false starts by either team?
And that one, a rare false start there. That may have actually been on Brody. It looked like he took a step back before the ball was even snapped, so that rare quarterback false start.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Belt here on a 3rd and 8. Brody going to hand off to Shidler. I think he tried to give it back to Brody for a minute, and Shidler's going to be hit for a loss of a yard. May got it back to the line of scrimmage with nothing there, and the punt team coming out.
And number 24, Zach Holine.
No gain. Actually, a loss of 2. Thank you, Scotty. Lost 2, so it's a 4th and 10 from the 45. Colonel's all a chance to pin him deep here.
Still have not got a first down. A first down off 3rd down.
And Tucker Seward to punt here for the Colonels. Seward, kind of an end over end, now sideways bounce inside the 25 to the 24-yard line on the punt from Tucker Seward. 31-yarder. Colonel football tonight brought to you in part by DSS Rentals. Take it from Colonel's football junior Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. So it'll be at the 24-yard line for Henry Clay with 8:03 to go in the 3rd in a 16-16 game.
Good punt by the sophomore. I didn't even know he was a punter. Attaboy.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Dickerson. He's going to throw a screen complete to Paris. And Paris eludes 1 tackler. Now trying to reverse field. He's all the way back to the 15. And the Colonel's going to get to him right there.
Yeah, bad move by him.
That's going to be a loss, big loss. Myron Wright on the stop. All the way back to the 15, a 9-yard loss and a 2nd and 19.
Wow. Don't see very many 9-yard losses on a pass. Completion.
Yeah, good point.
We'll take it, though. Watch the deep ball now to number 3.
2 receivers either side for Dickerson. Looking right, throwing that way, and it's complete, but taken down immediately at the 20. On the tackle for Henderson County is Maroney, as Kirk there to make the catch.
He almost could have just caught that ball.
Yep.
I was just saying, if he'd have been a half-second sooner, he would have jumped that route, and it would have been a pick 6 easy.
3rd and 14 after a gain of 5.
What happened? A ball?
I think they're switching out footballs, it looks like. Not sure. Some communication there from the sideline, and then. And now they've got the correct ball in play.
3rd and 14 for Henry Clay from their own 20-yard line.
So 3rd and 14 from their own 20. 16-16 game, 6:40 to go in this 3rd quarter.
Quick 3rd quarter so far, Greg.
Dickerson looking right, going to throw that way, and it's incomplete at the 35. 4th down, and the punt team will come out for Henry Clay with the clock stop with 6:31 to play.
Henry Clay from their own 20-yard line.
So the teams have exchanged punts here early on. That's the 2nd time the Colonels have forced Henry Clay to punt here in his first 5.5 minutes of the 3rd quarter.
So far 6 plays for them and minus 2 yards. Like that. Of course, the Colonels 3 plays, no yards.
Block punt here would be big.
Lewis, clean, a high punt is going to hit near midfield, take a Blue Devil bounce, and it will be downed at the 41-yard line, a 38-yard punt. Colonel football being brought to you in part by Branson Surveys. Branson Surveys can determine the elevation of your property, survey property lines, and do foundation inspections. Branson Surveys doesn't work 9 to 5. Branson Surveys works from start to finish. Colonel football also presented by Chase Fulcher, Best Insured Insurance. Score big, play smart, get insured by Chase Fulcher of Best Insured. So the Colonels from their own 42. 16-16 game with 6:18 to go here in the third quarter. Belt with two receivers either side. Brody takes a snap, hands off to Shidler, coming near sideline and ran out of bounds about the 47. Shidler took a spill over there. One of the managers did too, and they hopped up. And
ouch.
Maybe the best sportsmanship of the night comes from Wyatt Newman helping picking up those bottles down there.
Well, they helped her up too a little bit.
A gain of 7 and a 2nd and 3 for the Colonels at their own 49. I'll throw something deep here, Scotty. I like his second short. I like taking the shot here. We'll see if Belt does.
I think it's Hezekiah up there.
He made a big catch in week 1. Belt, and he'll hand it off to Shidler. Shidler is going to be tackled immediately. No gain.
Yeah, that's the same play they've been running the first half, and they caught on to it. Coach said something about it, that they changed
Hell
the way
line there on the stop. Yep, hell line there on the stop, and 3rd and 3.
If we're not going to throw it deep, then we're going to have to mix up how we're running the football.
Brody can. We hadn't seen him do it tonight, but he definitely can.
No doubt.
Two receivers to the left, one to the right.
1 for 4 here, though, so far.
Belt takes a snap. He's going to throw right. Hagan has it at the 45. He has the first down. Henderson Chevrolet first down as he's tackled by Young. But he picks up 7 yards to the 44. A Henderson Chevrolet first down. It's truck trading days at Henderson Chevrolet with employee pricing for everyone on all new trucks. Plus save big on interest with 0% financing on select new light-duty trucks at Henderson Chevrolet. 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh to the downs for the Colonels. Belt, handoff Shidler. Off right guard, inside the 40. Powell pushing to near the 35, and he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 6 for Shidler on first down.
He is not afraid to hit his own blocker. Looks like he might need to come out, though. He's limping a little bit.
I think Kingston got right behind Jack Hampton, had a hand on the ball and had a hand on the backside of Hampton, just pushing him forward, staying behind him, and picked up 6 yards on first down.
121 yards. It's got to be a career high.
Oh, yeah. Big game for Shidler. 2 touchdowns as well. 2 receivers left, one to the right for the Colonels and Shidler here. Belt, quarterback, handoff to Shidler, and good tackle. Hit immediately, taken down by Marcus Owens for no gain.
And Shidler getting a steady amount of carries tonight, obviously with Jack Ryan Rush with the broken hand, not getting as many touches tonight, but it's got to be a positive moving forward, seeing how well that Kingston has done tonight when Jack does get to the point where he can get more carries and you have Maroney coming in and out of the ball game. I mean, 2 or 3 guys in the backfield is a positive any way you look at it.
Shidler getting a breather with Maroney in the backfield now. 3rd and 4 from the 37 for the Colonels in the 16-16 game. Belt takes a snap, looks left, pressured, hit as he throws, incomplete at the 31-yard line. Broken up at the last minute by Reynolds, and now a little extracurricular activity after the play.
I'd say it's probably offsetting again.
It stands as a 4th and 4 at the moment.
Looks like it may be on Henry Clay here.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Henry Clay's number 33. I can't get a name on him, but he was pretty dejected. Talked to the referee there. Seemed like it's going to be going against him.
It's Julian Lopez, 33. I think the officials are sorting this one out. I think that they just send the teams back to the sidelines for a moment, so no timeout here, but the officials are getting together about.
That guy you're talking about did have a hold of her jersey after the play. Just didn't know if Henderson was part of the action.
I mean, there were several Colonels in the midst of it there, but you really don't know who's the fire starter, I guess you could say. I mean, Lopez was mainly the guy involved for Henry Clay, but
after the play, we have 2 personal fouls, 1 on each team. Those penalties will offset since it's a dead ball. It'll be 4th down.
4th and 4. Zarian Rideout did come out for Henderson. He may be cramping. He went to the sideline. I saw him come out. Actually was helped off the field after that play, hopefully just a cramp.
Yeah, he's down here on the sidelines with our athletic trainer and multiple coaches taking a look at him. When I get an update, I'll let you guys know.
Big 4th down here.
0 for 5 Colonels on 3rd down.
The down markers, there we go. It is 4th down.
Yeah, it is.
4th and 4 for Henderson.
And we still don't have Kingston out there yet. Oh, I think I would have got him out there.
4th and 4 from the 37. Colonels will go for it here. With Maroney in the backfield with Belt.
Hagan one-on-one on the outside.
I try to get him to jump. We're going to take time out, maybe.
Belt in the gun. Play clock down to 5. He takes the snap. Looking to throw right toward Hagan. Makes the sure-handed catch at the 31 for a Henderson Chevrolet 1st down. A big pickup on 4th down for the Colonels. John Reynolds drew it up perfectly.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Hagan there to make the catch. The big paws of the junior Hagan. And a big Henderson Chevrolet 1st down there for the Colonels to the 31, a gain of 6.
And I will say, anybody that draws the assignment of having to cover Christian Hagan is a tough one. I mean, he's a tall, lanky athlete. He moves well in space. We've seen it on the defensive side. He's got burst in open field. I mean, I'd hate to be the Blue Devils defensive backs having to draw that assignment tonight.
1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 31. 16-16, 3:16 to go in the 3rd quarter. Belt takes a snap, getting pressured. Brody eludes one tackler. Thinks about running it. It does near side. He's going to run out of bounds at the 34.
Throw it away.
Going to end up losing about 3 yards. Meanwhile, a Colonel down. A cramp. Shidler back at the 41.
Got to throw that ball away, though, Greg.
Yep. Rodriguez thought he could maybe run it and pick up some yards or at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he ends up losing 3.
Well, that's fine. I mean,
and
run
Shidler down with cramps.
But just as soon as you're getting ready to go out of bounds, toss her because you're outside of the tackle box.
Was looking at Hagan in the end zone there, too. A nice double move on his route. Had a smaller defensive back on him, just didn't have enough space and ability to get that throw off.
Our game being presented by Robert John & Associates Injury Law Firm. All their attorneys live right here in Henderson. Robert John & Associates presenting Colonel football tonight and throughout the regular season. 3:07 to go in the 3rd, 16-16. And again, Shidler down with a cramp on that left leg, being attended to at midfield.
This is big because you got Jack Ryan not really taking snaps. I mean, I don't think he's not ran the ball one time this year yet.
Did a few times, yeah. Just did he not have a carry last week?
No, I don't
He
think so.
started. He didn't have any
We'll
carries.
go there. He didn't want very many.
I know he's got that left hand clubbed up, wrapped up pretty well tonight.
It says 1, I think.
Yep, 1 carry last week.
Yep, that's it. For no yards.
It's a little bit of a break in the action, just trying to hydrate Shidler, who's still down. Again, Kentucky on the air tomorrow. Scotty, what was your kind of takeaway from the Toledo game 1 for the Wildcats?
Not much. First game of the year. Everybody seems to forget the year that we played. I don't even know who it was, but it's some FCS team, and we were down 13-6 late in the 3rd quarter. We ended up winning like 19-13. The very next game, we beat Florida at Florida. So, I mean, it's just the first game of the year.
Who do y'all got tomorrow, Ole Miss or Kentucky?
Unfortunately, I'm still going to go with Ole Miss just because that offense scares me to death of Lane Kiffin's. But I think it's going to be close. I don't think they're going to kill us.
I think the last four or five meetings, 10 points total, the scoring difference.
And like the last 3 have came down to 1 score.
Wow.
So, I think I think our defense will hold up. I just don't know if our offense can score.
JR, what's your take tomorrow?
I mean, I'm a big Kentucky fan. Grew up a Wildcat, but I mean, it's going to be tough. That Ole Miss offense is pretty potent, as you mentioned. What are they? Top 20th ranked team in the country. I mean, last year, Kentucky, pulls off the upset. It'd be hard to
last time they
do
were
that
14th.
two years in a row. And then you mentioned Toledo too. Western Kentucky plays Toledo tomorrow too. I'm a Topper graduate, so It'll be fun to see that offense go against Toledo tomorrow as well.
When you get a Louisville score.
Louisville's up 20-14 with 12-17 to go in the fourth. They're hosting James Madison tonight. Maryland leads Northern Illinois 13-9, just underway in the fourth. Boise State leads Eastern Washington 20-0 in the second. And late third, Northwestern shutting out Western Illinois 28-0. Those are kind of the four college games tonight. And, of course, one NFL game. Kansas City and the LA Chargers playing in Brazil. Chargers on top of KC 13-6. That one just underway third quarter.
How about this sportsmanship? Our guy's down on the ground. Nobody brings him out any water in a cramp. Lexington Henry Clay's two managers come over and give him water. Pretty nice.
2nd and 13 for the Colonels. Football at the Henry Clay 31. Belt puts a man in motion. Going to hand it off to Maroney, who gets up the middle for about 6 or 7 yards across the 30, down near the 27-yard line. Good burst there from Maroney.
I will say, guys, it was hard to tell, but that guy in motion coming from the left side, Baxter, the snap initially was fumbled, and the fumble just went into the hands of Maroney.
Wow.
So not a clean handoff there from Belt to Maroney.
I couldn't tell if he was trying to hand it off to Baxter, and it just messed up.
Very well could have. It just landed in Maroney's hands and just right timing.
3rd and 6 from the 27.
0 for 5 tonight. Come on, boys.
Belt, handoff to Maroney up the middle. Maroney has the first down to the 15-yard line.
Got some wheels, fellas, just like his daddy did.
Maroney's helmet came off on the play. I believe he's got to come off, right?
He's got to come off on one play, and we're during lost 2.
Turner, I think, is going to come in. Maroney's got to come off. His helmet flew off.
We're going to change Turner's name to
He was going to come in. Now they held him back. It looks like
Tucker
Seward. Yep, Tucker Seward going to come in.
Tucker's done a lot this year already.
Turner coming in as well.
1st and 10 from the Henry Clay 13 for the Colonels. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 16-16 your score. Belt was going under center, and now Henderson going to take a timeout. 2:02 left in the third. 16-16. Colonels a 1st and 10 from the Blue Devil 13 after we come back here on WSON.
You need a new roof? Make the call to Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. They are certified in multiple brands of shingles and offer financing on all projects. They are licensed, insured, and they carry workers' comp on their employees. Honest pricing and guarantee on all work. Danny has over 25 years experience in the roofing and siding industry and has owned his own business for over 22 years. Maldonado's Roofing and Siding. Let the world champ put a world-class roof on your home. Call today, 270-577-9668.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street Henderson is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
Receivers left, one to the right. Turner at running back now with Belt in the gun. Brody's going to hand it off to Turner, and Hayden gets a couple yards, maybe to the 11. We'll see if they mark him down. Yep, gets the 11, so a 2-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 8.
And I'm a little curious, guys. You know, Christian Hagan not on the field here. I'm not sure if he's down. He is down here cramping over here on the sidelines. I was just wondering where he was, especially at this point of the ball game in this position on the field. But, yeah, he's getting worked on the sidelines as well.
That's 3 that went out in this quarter.
Same formation here. Single back is Turner with Belt in the gun. And a flag down at the snap. Appears to be against Henderson.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay 2nd down.
It is against the Colonels, so now a 2nd and 8 from the 11 will go as a 2nd and 13 back at the 14-yard line.
So we got Hagan, right out.
Excuse me, the 16.
Hagan, right out, and Kingston, all 3 on the sidelines.
Yes.
And we're on to our 3rd or 4th running back tonight, guys. Last week was quarterbacks.
Maroney back in there, running back now. Belt still the quarterback. Brody throwing toward the end zone, right side, overthrows his intended receiver. Is looking in the far corner. He was looking for the Colonel's Seward. And over his head out of bounds.
Seward looking at the ref there for a possible interference. Looked like he was held a little bit by the Blue Devil DB coming out of his break. Don't know necessarily if it was just, covered up pretty well, but he was looking for a flag. I mean, the ball was overthrown. I mean, he at least couldn't get underneath the ball. Couldn't get underneath the flight, that's for sure.
3rd and 13 for the Colonels. Ball at the 16. 16-16 game with under a minute to go in the 3rd. Henry Clay in town to take on the Colonels tonight. Belt low snap, looking left. Brody steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, slides down at about the 12. Well, he picks up 4 yards as it could be 4th and about 9.
Had Hezekiah Harris just for a split second. Wide open on the goal post route there, Greg.
Field goal unit coming on here. Well, Miles Pryor will have a 30-yarder.
Is it on the 14 or 13?
I would say 13, Scotty, if he's kicking. Go
Okay,
just
13.
inside the 20, yep. But Pryor coming up for a 30-yarder here to put the Colonels in front late in the 3rd. Good snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it is through. Henderson County takes the lead, 19-16, late in the 3rd on the 30-yard field goal from Pryor. We're back after this on WSON.
I am more than the box you put me in.
I'm spontaneous.
I am a good friend.
I choose to do the right thing, even if others don't.
I choose to be substance free.
We aren't alone, and we are done with your boxes.
Ten seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. Colonels 10 plays, 45 yards, a 30-yard field goal for Miles Pryor as Henderson's in front 19-16. Pryor's kickoff is going to be taken at the 3-yard line. Coming out with it is Smith. Smith, middle of the field, and going to be knocked down at about the 16. Just a couple seconds left here in this 3rd quarter. Great drive by the Colonels. Scoring drive recap presented by Chase Fulcher, Best Insured. Score big, play smart, get insured by Chase Fulcher, Best Insured. 19-16 Colonels. It's the Colonels' first points since the 1st quarter. Did not score in that 2nd period and needed 11 minutes and 50 seconds of the 3rd to get back on the board.
How about a bad play here on 1st down? That's what they've done their first 2 possessions of this half. Looks like they're in that wildcat.
No, Dickerson's under center. A 3 tight end sit, and now some movement on the line of scrimmage.
Prior to snap infraction on the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay 1st down.
5-yard penalty against Henry Clay. So it'll be 1st and 15. Back at the 12. Here's a handoff and a yard, maybe 2 for Henry Clay, and that is it for the 3rd. After 3, Henderson County at 19, Henry Clay 16. Back after this on WSON.
Secure your future with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm, providing excellence in life insurance for over 20 years. With us, your legacy is safe. Our dedicated team at 316 14th Street, Henderson, is ready to guide your journey towards financial security. Don't hesitate. Call us now at 270-826-9583 and embark on a safe, uncertainty-free tomorrow with Ann Thrasher Boyd State Farm.
can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Second and 14 for Henry Clay. Football back up at their own 13-yard line. As the quarterback Dickerson going to throw deep, has a man open, underthrown, nearly intercepted, but knocked down at the 45.
Wow. He had it in his hands.
Harris nearly had a pick there.
Almost as if the pass was intended for Hezekiah. Almost as if it was meant for him to catch it. I believe Baxter's down now.
Goodness, guys.
Yep. Avant is down. He was being stretched out earlier. It's that left leg again. We saw. Actually, Shidler was down earlier. Yep. So now it's Baxter.
So that's our fourth Colonel now. That just went down. Well, did you find out if Rideout, was he cramping also?
He was cramping, but he's sitting on the bench here by the water, just helmet on, just sitting. He hasn't gotten up from the bench, though. Shidler is up walking around, a little bit of a limp, and then Hagan is stretched out and ready to go. Looks like he's prepared to go back into the ballgame.
Well, thankfully, Hayden Turner has not went down tonight because he really got dehydrated that last game. And he's played almost every snap tonight.
He usually does. Well, last week he was playing. He wasn't even leaving the field. He was on special teams. They're trying to give him a little break there, but
he's on special teams tonight too. He's got a snap.
Yep. 11:54 to go in this fourth quarter as they try to stretch out Avant Baxter, who started the game at quarterback. Then we saw Brody Belt come in late first half and has been the quarterback here the second half.
And their manager's helping us out again. We appreciate that.
I think that's just athletic trainers.
No,
and
I'm talking
managers
about the manager with the bottled water over there.
Yep. I think that's a good rule of thumb in any sport, but definitely high school. Managers all get together, especially on that sideline. So she was probably there first. And they're going to, Avant's going to walk off under his own power, just trying to work out that cramp. Coach John Elliott out there as well.
Man, it's going to be a big third down, and he's not going to be on the field. Watch out. They've tried to go deep on us now a couple times. So far, we've been able to hold them down. 2 for 10 on third down.
3rd and 14 for Henry Clay from their own 13-yard line. 19-16 Colonels on top very early fourth quarter. Dickerson looking over the middle, going to fire, and it is incomplete. Penalty marker down, though, at the 40.
Wow.
Looking for Paris, and a flag on the play in that area.
Holding on the defense. That's 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
Well, it'll be third down.
Yes, third down.
And it's just a holding penalty, so it's 10 yards, so it's not a first down, so it's a 3rd and 4.
It's a big one.
At the 24. So a 3rd and 4 here from the 24. 3 receivers to the right for Dickerson, who looks that way, throws, and I couldn't tell if it was caught or dropped, and it comes out. Plays over.
No way that ball was caught.
I think they're saying it was caught.
Doesn't matter. I mean, it's at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
But that ball
actually lost a yard. If it was caught, it was, and loses a yard to the 22.
Lost 2 yards.
So the punt team coming out for Henry Clay.
It looked like that ball hit the ground.
From my vantage point, I thought it did hit the ground. I'm very surprised that they ruled it a catch.
I'm surprised he tried to catch it because it wasn't going to, even if it gained a yard.
5 for Henry Clay from their own 22-yard line.
So at the 22 now.
Lewis back to punt.
Lewis to punt. Remember, Henry Clay had a bad snap in the first half.
We've tipped 2.
Good snap to him here. And the punt is away, but not going to go too far. Colonel's going to have great field position. It's going to take a big bounce at the 40. And the Colonel's going to have it at the Henry Clay 39-yard line, leading 19-16 with 10:54 to go in the game. And Thrasher Boyd helps you tackle savings when you combine home and auto insurance. See State Farm agent and Thrasher Boyd at the corner of 14th and North Green Streets to start your savings today. Call 826-9583 or visit AnnIsMyAgent.com.
DSS Equipment Rentals and Chris and Ashley Dalton. And Tradition Auto Sales and Justin Williams.
So here in the fourth quarter, Henderson County leading 19-16. We'll have great field position at the Henry Clay 39-yard line. Obviously, touchdown would be huge, make it a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Be nice to take off a bunch of time, too. Last drive was the longest drive of the night.
Belt to Hayden Turner, right up the middle for Turner. He's inside the 35, brought down at the 33. Pickup of 6 yards on first down for the Colonels. On a good first down run from Turner.
2nd and 4 for Henderson County. From the Henry Clay 33-yard.
We've had 5 different Colonels run the football tonight, Greg.
2nd and 4 for the Colonels, leading 19-16 with 10.5 minutes to go in the game. Belt to Turner again, hit immediately. He's going to lose a couple yards. Blue Devils sniffed that one out. Tackle on the play by Bea.
Well, you can't run the same play that many times in a row, Greg. 3-yard loss.
3rd and 7 now. Football at the 36, under 10 minutes to play. Colonels on top, 19-16.
Was that Jack Ryan on that rush? He just came out of the game.
I couldn't tell, Scotty. Didn't see that one.
Baxter back in the game now in the slot as well.
It was Turner on that carry.
Okay.
And this time Belt takes a snap, looking to throw left, up for grabs, incomplete down at the 10. And a 4th down. At the 36.
53-yarder if they attempt a field goal.
Yep.
And you had Harris camped out at the 30-yard line here. Belt tried to go for the home run ball with 3 guys in coverage on Baxter. You wonder if he'd have dumped it off to Hezzy here and would have got maybe an easier first down.
If you do try the field goal and don't get it, the ball goes automatically to the 20-yard line, and they're not going to try it.
Siewert's out to punt.
Get you a 31-yarder here, Siewert. His last one was.
High snap. Tucker, though, gets it down and gets the punt away.
Roughing the kicker.
All right, that'll work. That'll be a first down. Yeah, I hope it is roughing. Running would be 5.
That'd get us down to the 32. We'd go
then you may think about a field goal or going for it there. We'll see what the call is.
32. Be a 49-yarder.
Penalty marker came in where Siewert punted.
Got a personal foul.
That's the big one.
Roughing the kicker. That's a 15-yard penalty, and it also carries an automatic first down.
A huge penalty there. Going in favor of the Colonels. Big mistake for Henry Clay as the Colonels were going to punt it away, and now they're going to have the football at the Blue Devil 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Wow.
First big accepted penalty tonight. Well, the first big penalty that actually has been more than 15 yards. Been pretty clean game.
That was a crucial penalty.
Just 5 penalties for 50 yards on Henry Clay and 5 on the Colonels for 45.
Belt, handoff to Turner. Hayden coming near side. Penalty marker down. He's inside the 10. Brought down at the 7.
Bring it back.
But a flag down at the 25.
Multiple flags in the backfield, one over here after the play. And a lot of John going on between both teams as well, a little back and forth.
We're going to get a hold up here. I do know that. I don't know about what you've seen. That could be offsetting too again.
We'll get the official word from our referee tonight, Don Carroll.
A lot to figure out this time.
There's 2 fouls on the play. Have a holding, which will be enforced from the previous spot of 10 yards. There's also a personal foul, blindside block on 54 on red. That penalty is going to be declined. We're going to replay first down.
So both the penalties were against the Colonels. And the holding penalty is the one that's taken by Henry Clay, so it goes back to the 32-yard line.
The illegal block was
first and 20, yep. So first and 20 from the 32. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and a tight end. Man goes in motion. Oh, and it's a fumble. Ball's on the ground, but Maroney there to recover. As they put Baxter in motion, coming near the press box. Hand off to Maroney, put it on the ground, but able to fall on it.
They ran into each other, look like. Wow, we're going the wrong way, guys.
And it's a 2nd and 23 now. Back at the 35-yard line.
How many yards do you think we need to be safe here to try the field goal? 10, maybe?
Yep.
35-yard line.
10 more, be a 42-yarder.
Boy, the clock keeps moving, though.
8.5 minutes to play in the game. 19-16. Colonels with the lead in the ball, but facing a 2nd and 23 from the 35. Belt to Maroney. Maroney up the middle, inside the 30, brought down at the 27.
24 and Xavier Maroney on the carry.
Good carry there by Maroney. Got about 8 yards.
That's 5 for 21 for him, and he's had a -5 and a -3, so minus 8 yards. But he's still up to 21 yards.
3rd and 15 for Henderson County.
3rd and 15 with the football at the 27 for the Colonels. Belt throwing left, and behind his intended receiver Harris at the 15.
4th and 15 for Henderson.
4th down.
Kick field goal.
Looks like it.
44-yarder.
We'll see what they do here. I would assume they'll try the field goal.
If they don't get it, they'll get the ball on the 20.
And it just seemed like another timing mishap there. Harris not out of his break quick enough on that comeback route. Just maybe a timing thing with Belt, being out for a couple weeks. Big kick here coming, though, from Pryor.
44-yarder, middle of the field for Miles Pryor. Snap, the kick on the way. Looks pretty good. Oh, just missed it wide left. I think he had enough leg, but just missed it to left.
Yeah, certainly had enough. Just a little left.
So it'll be football at the 20-yard line for Henry Clay. Kind of benefit of a high school rule there. You go for a field goal, he missed it. The team gets it at the 20, not where the ball was. But they'll have it with 7:44 to go in the game, with Henderson leading 19-16.
Can the defense come up big again, Greggy?
Carry on first down, a pick of about 4 yards. As Garung on the carry for 4, bring up a 2nd and 6. Football at the 24 with 7:24 to go in the 4th. It's Henderson 19, Henry Clay 16.
They have no turnovers tonight. They had at least 2 in the first 2 games.
Handoff, Garung again, and he battles for a couple yards to the 26. Tackled by the Colonels, Wyatt Newman.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 3rd.
Big 3rd down here. Christian Hagan, a staple of the defense tonight, again on the sidelines, working on some cramps as well. So hoping to get him back in the ballgame, but he would be huge in instances like this.
I'm assuming Rideout's still out also.
Yes.
3rd and 4 from their own 26. Dickerson takes a snap, looking to throw, and it's complete. First down at the 31-yard line.
Rideout actually back in the game, linebacker that play.
Paris made the catch, knew where the sticks were.
That's just their 5th first down of the game.
A gain of 5 to the 31. And a fresh set of downs for Henry Clay. 6:35 to go in the game. Henry Clay has 2 timeouts remaining. The Colonels have 2 also.
I thought they had 3.
I thought they called one earlier. Not sure.
I know we did.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On a 1st and 10 from their own 31. Dickerson, handoff to Gurung, and Gurung went down to a knee at about the 32-33 for a yard gain, not much there. Time winding down on this ball game. It was 16-16 at the half. Only scoring in this second half is a Miles Pryor 30-yard field goal. Pryor just missed from 44. And Henry Clay is 2nd and 8 from the 33.
I think they're trying to make this the last drive of the game.
Kind of taking their time, aren't they?
And running it 2 times before they pass.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Going to run it again with Gurung. And Gurung gets it to the 36, a gain of 3. That's 4th down.
3rd down.
Don't think it's
3 of 12 tonight. Of course, they've just completed their last one.
So 3rd and 5 from the 36.
Man, I'd get up on number 4 because they're going to throw a quick out again.
Henry Clay calls the timeout. That may be their first, Scotty.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
It can happen when you least expect it. You're involved in an accident and you need help. Look no further than Hargis Collision. Hargis welcomes all insurance providers. They are ICAR certified and have the equipment needed to get your vehicle back to OEM specification. To the Hargis team, your vehicle is treated like a person, not a number. Hargis Collision, keeping your family's safety in mind. See them at their new location, 1480 South Green Street.
Henry Clay from their own 36-yard line. Colonels on top, 19-16.
Quick pass to number 3.
Dickerson takes a snap. He's looking over the middle, getting pressure, rolling left. Penalty marker down, and the throw is incomplete.
That's not pass interference. The ball was tipped. That is not pass interference.
Yeah, we'll see. Multiple flags down.
The ball was already tipped. It's going to be a hold on them for sure.
Let's see how the officials sort this one out.
We have a 5-yard face mask penalty on the offense. The penalty on the defense is not a penalty as the ball was tipped, so that penalty's no good.
There you go, Scotty.
Yeah,
Sandy
Bernetti on top of it.
The officials got that one right.
Yep, Sandy was back there. He's the back judge. Of course, the official that threw it couldn't see that ball was tipped because he was supposed to have been watching what was in front of him. Totally understand that. But good job by Sandy being the eagle eye back there in the back. So a 5-yard penalty. Could we ever decline that penalty, though? And it been 4th down?
Not sure.
I would have declined it, but I don't know the rule on that.
It's 3rd down.
Well, it's going to be 3rd and 10
I think
from their own 31.
Coach might have been asking that question there to the sideline judge.
They put a man in motion. Dickerson takes a snap. Looking left, throwing deep that way. Man open and incomplete at the 35.
We got lucky on that
It
one.
was Paris, their best receiver.
He just dropped it.
He did.
Seriously.
Great throw from Dickerson.
And bad coverage by us.
Paris may just kind of turn the wrong shoulder. He's kind of awkward there and couldn't bring it in. Boy, Colonel's dodged a bullet there.
And we kind of looked back at the ball, and we shouldn't have done that. We got lucky. Wow.
Clock stop with 5:10 to play, and the punt team will come out for Henry Clay. Boy, that was 6 if Paris comes down with that.
You ain't kidding. Hey, better lucky than good every now and then.
Yep, that
I mean,
was
as
a
many
break.
injuries that we've had, we need a break every now and then.
Snap to Lewis. Punt is away.
A beauty. Fair catch.
Fair catch taken at the 35-yard line by Turner and the Colonels with 5:03 to play in the game. Colonels with the ball leading 19-16. Take it from Colonels football junior Jack Dalton. DSS Rentals is Henderson's source for equipment rentals. For personal and commercial projects, big or small, DSS Rentals has the tools for you. DSS Rentals on South Green and online at dss-rentals.com. So the Colonels, with 5:03 to play in the game, will take over at their own 35, leading 19-16. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining.
35-yard line.
Belt with Shidler back into the ball game at running back. Belt takes a snap, throws, and it's complete at the 39-yard line. 41, excuse me. It's a 6-yard pickup.
Pass completed to number 28, Tucker Seward.
As Tucker Seward there to make the grab for the Colonels.
First reception for him tonight. Got a couple of one punt and got ran over.
Yeah, and if you're the Colonels, that's what you want to do right now. You want to dink and dunk a little bit. You want to get those short passes when you can. Eat away at this clock. Hopefully drive the ball down the field, get a late score, and make this game even tougher for the Blue Devils.
2nd and 4 with 4:25 to go in the game. Belt hands to Shidler. Kingston trying to come near side, cuts it back up the middle. Penalty marker down. Shidler has a first down to the 48, but a penalty marker down at the 40.
Holding on the offense, 10-yard penalty. Number 50 from the previous spot, replay 2nd down.
So a hold against the Colonels.
So 6 penalties for 50 yards on the Colonels, 6 penalties for the Blue Devils for 55.
That one hurt. It was going to be a 2nd and 4. Actually, it's going to be a first down if you took off the penalty, but a hold penalty negates that. It's all the way back to the 31.
Henderson County from their own 31-yard line.
So it's a 2nd and 14 for the Colonels from their own 31 with 4:05 to play in the game. Henderson a 19-16 lead.
Kingston got one more big run in him, 121 yards tonight.
Maroney in there now at running back. Shidler was. Now here is a give to Maroney. And Maroney maybe got a yard to the 32. That's it. 3rd and long coming up for the Colonels. Niamishu on the stop for Henry Clay. 3rd and 13 for the Colonels.
This is not looking good, boys. Had a lot of bad snaps.
Penalty hurt.
And we're
3rd and 13 here with 3:25 to go. Play clock down to 18 seconds. Each team 2 timeouts left.
We're just 1 of 8 on 3rd down. We are 2 of 2 on 4th down, though.
Colonel's acting like they're going to take a timeout here, but
yeah, I'm going to let the play clock go down. I don't like it. Only got 1 left.
I'm with you, Scotty. I'd like to see him run a play there. Instead, with 3:08 to go, on a 3rd and 13, the Colonels take their 2nd timeout. We'll take it as well. 3rd and long coming up for the Colonels, who lead at 19-16. Back after these messages on WSON.
When I was asked to join Owensboro Health's board, it felt like a calling. As a board member, I am a voice to the voiceless, bringing their concerns to the table to ensure continuous excellence. You're treated like family, with connection, compassion, and trusted care from neighbors who truly care. I am proud to help ensure that every voice is heard and every patient receives the care they deserve.
Colonels, who lead at 19-16 with 3:08 to go in the game. Colonels the football on their own 32.
I guess you run it.
Maroney in at running back. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Belt looking right, now over the middle, is going to fire over the middle, and it is going to be incomplete at the 45-yard line. A couple of Blue Devils there, also a couple of Colonels, as Baxter, along with Seward, were in the area. And coverage in on the play by Taylor and Young. 4th down.
And, you know, guys, it's tough for the Colonels. Your leading rusher on the night in Shidler and your top receiving threat in Hagan, both on the sidelines in a pivotal part of the game. Obviously, one of those 2 guys can make a big play there, but you got a lot of talent and a lot of, obviously, production tonight over here on the sidelines.
Seward to punt. Turner, an important snap coming up with his team up 3 with 3:02 to go.
He almost like to run there just to waste more time or make them call the timeout, which it doesn't matter if we don't get a good snap here, what we done just then. And why do we have music playing? Wow. Am I the only one here?
That's not the PA. That's somewhere down the end zone. No, yeah, that's Seward. Big punt. Caught at the 28. Trying to burst field. Oh, a terrific tackle by Hayden Turner. Wow. Open field tackle as Coward caught it at the 28, made a nice move, but a shoestring tackle by Turner after a 40-yard punt from Seward. Flag in late, I think, on Henry Clay, after the play.
I believe so. And, guys, I mean, again, we said it earlier, Hayden Turner, that's your long snapper, beating everybody down the field, making a game-saving tackle. I mean, obviously, could have been a lot of production there on that kick. And a guy coming off full body cramps just a couple weeks ago. I mean, hats off to the young man tonight.
How about the punt?
Yeah, and Seward coming in. I mean, I don't know if he knew he was going to get a lot of reps at tonight. I mean, he comes in, he has several great punts, and, I mean, that one there.
Well, after the play, unsportsmanlike conduct against Henry Clay, it's 15-yard penalty. Be a 1st down.
Even better, so you have the tackle around the 30 and then 15 yards onto that.
I mean, and Tucker had just seen before he went in there a bad snap. He gets a punt off, and then he gets ran over the next punt. What a punt. Boy, this is going back. Tuesday.
Should go back to the 15. The tackle was at the 30, and then 15 yards back to the 15-yard line. So a huge play there.
How can we get a... Need a stop or a turnover here, boys. They've got a pretty good kicker.
Henry Clay from their own 15. They have 2 timeouts remaining, 2:54 to go in the game. Colonels leading 19-16.
Love Myron Wright to get in the backfield back here, make a big splash play for the defense.
Dickerson takes a snap, looks left, throws that way. Incomplete. He was looking for Morgan.
Good pressure by Newman again.
Newman didn't play 2 weeks ago with injury, but back in there tonight.
They have. Of course, Hudson, they only let him play that first quarter. He was 2 for 6 for 16 yards. Dickerson doing a little bit better, but he's down to 50% now, 9 of 18 for just 33 yards. But he does have that touchdown pass. And he did have another one that would have been a touchdown if he wouldn't have dropped it.
2nd and 10 from the 15. Dickerson looking left, throwing deep that way, and it's incomplete at the 45.
There was actually some hand wrestling going on there. Good no call by the officials.
Yep.
Both of them got their hands out good.
A little jaw in between Paris for Henry Clay and Harris for Henderson.
I got to lay off that stuff. I mean, that cost them 15 yards. We don't need to return the favor.
2:43 clock stop left in the 4th quarter. Henderson 19, Henry Clay 16.
That might be
Henry Clay 3rd and 10.
4 down territory.
From the 15. And a penalty marker comes in. I think it's on Henry Clay.
The lineman lined up off sides.
Snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty. We play 3rd down.
So now a 3rd and 15 for Henry Clay, back at the 10-yard line.
3rd 3rd and 15 for Henry Clay from their own 10-yard
This is the point of the ball game where the Colonels have to be as disciplined as possible. Talking about post play, jawing back and forth, being steadfast on the line here, not jumping off sides. You got to be as disciplined as possible in the late moments.
Cooper Dickerson takes a snap, looks left, rolling left. He's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete at the 15. 4th down.
They almost got to go for it, right? They only have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I think they'll probably still kick here. We'll see. They may. 2:36 to go. Colonel players asking for the fans to come to their feet.
Yeah, let's go. 4th down.
4th down could be the game.
And now you can play back on those receivers.
Now I think Henry Clay called a timeout here.
They'll have to go for it now.
I'm not sure if they were going to there, Scotty, but you're right. Just for one timeout, they may have to try to go for it.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping they were thinking they were going to go for it because they were taking their time getting out there.
We'll keep it right here. 2:36 to play in the 4th quarter. Colonel's 19, Henry Clay 16. We will talk with Kingston Shidler on our post-game show as our offensive player of the game. We've got to get somebody on the defensive side.
16 carries, 121 yards, 2 TDs for Kingston.
And we talk a lot about the defensive pressure up front tonight for the Colonels. Got to give credit to the coverage in the back end as well. The linebackers and the defensive backs have made plays minimal for the Blue Devils offense. A lot of pass breakups tonight. Guys like Harris, Baxter, Rush, Turner in the linebacking core. I mean, you got a lot of guys making plays, feeding off of that defensive line's pressure.
2:36 to go. And this should be the game. As it appears, Henry Clay will go for it. Back at their own 10-yard line. 4th and 15. He takes a snap, throws deep, man down there, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. Coming down with it, Henry Morgan. And the Blue Devils are alive and in good shape with 2:29 to go, a timeout left. They have it at the 40-yard line.
Dickerson put that ball only where Morgan could catch it. I mean, he had the ball on his left side and then rotated on his right shoulder near the sideline. Beautiful pass and catch, great execution.
30-yard gain on 4th and 15. Wow.
Of course, Morgan had a 5 or 6 inch differential too also, so that helped a little bit.
Handoff, Gurung. Gets it to the 43, a gain of 3. Will go under 2 minutes to play in the game. Colonels hanging on 19-16. They gave him 4 there, so it'll be a 2nd and 6. Henry Clay with it at their own 44. Minute 45 to go. Quarterback throws. Intercepted! Intercepted by Henderson County at the 45-yard line.
That's Rideout. Big play by Rideout. Cramped up earlier, comes back in, makes a game-saving interception.
Zarian Rideout with the pick at the 45-yard line.
How about the victory formation is what I want to see, boys.
It's Henry Clay's first turnover of the night.
Yeah, 98 seconds on the clock. Take a knee. That'd take 2 seconds off. They call timeout. Take a knee. That'd be down to 56. Take another knee. Be down to 16 on 4th down. That's ball game, boys. Victory formation, I hope, is what I see. Oh, no. We're going to run a play. I don't like it.
Colonels are in the shotgun here. And Belt
fumbled.
Hand it off
Knees,
to
guys.
Shidler. I believe he loses a yard. There's the final timeout. 1:31 to go. So it'd be a knee on 2nd down, a knee on 3rd down, so they can get the ball. I'm trying to figure out the math.
You got 91 seconds on the clock. Take a knee after this play. 40 seconds goes off, puts you down to 51.
Down.
Take a knee, puts you down to
11 seconds.
You don't have to snap it and run out. 2
So
knees.
the 11 wouldn't.
11 seconds would be on 4th down.
You'd have to.
But the clock's still running. Game over.
Yeah, no timeouts left.
No timeouts left.
19-16, the Colonels lead.
Yeah.
Scotty, believe we've
second
done
down,
the math
look,
properly.
Second down, take off 40 seconds. Third down, take off 40 seconds. Yes, take
That's
2
it.
knees. This ball game is over. Please tell me you're taking knees. There we go.
Belts under center, I formation behind him. We'll see if he just goes to a knee here. He's going to hand it off.
Guys, come
and
on.
It's Turner. Well, maybe 11 left. They may get it back with 11 seconds or have to punt it.
Okay. I got you.
So your time left, so you ended the down, so.
I don't know, man. That clock is going right on down. All you got to do is get it.
The Colonels will have to take this snap, see, with about 50 seconds left. So, yeah, there's going to be about 10 seconds that they'll have to punt or do something with.
Well, we're going too
if they don't
fast
get the first
right now.
down, but obviously you got to stay on the
Who
ground.
ran that
here.
ball? Sorry. That was Maroney, right?
I think so. Oh. And
We're
now
gonna take
Henderson takes a time.
Why did we take a timeout before the – oh, boy. Wow.
Not sure why the Colonels took a timeout.
I'm fine with taking a timeout, but let it go down.
49 seconds. So that's the Colonels' last timeout. We'll keep it right here. So we know the Colonels got to snap it here with 49 seconds.
And it's going to at least take 2 seconds off the clock.
Yeah.
Or you could try to do this one thing they did one year.
Kind of run it around back there, yeah.
Run it around back there for as long as you can. And if you can run around for 9 seconds.
The way it would kind of look now is the Colonels may have to punt with 7 or 8 seconds left. Or could run around back there on 4th
and
down.
throw it deep.
Yep.
And if we do have to punt, not saying you can't do it again, but that's a lot of pressure on Seward to, come in the ball game.
And the snap on
Yep.
Turner, yep.
Yep.
Who's been out there all night.
But I don't think you pass the ball for sure. Maybe run around, but don't pass it.
You pick up 13, the game's over. First down, that would
That
work
is
if you could
true.
do that somehow, but I'm like you, Scotty, hopefully on the ground.
Jack Ryan Rush is out there again.
Belts under center. And he's going to leave it with Turner. Turner tackled from behind.
2 seconds on the clock. It's going to be, hey, you snap this ball and you run around.
Yeah, I
take a
think
knee.
so. Yeah, because there's only 2. You're right, Scotty.
Go under center.
Yep, you just take the snap and kind of run back a few yards and then take it down.
So Turner got a yard there. Yeah, that's what you got to do here.
Yeah, just 2 seconds between the game clock and play clock. So take a snap, run around backwards for 2 seconds, go down on the ground, you win the game.
And that was Turner that ran that one, right?
I think they're just going to take a delay a game here, but then that means they're going to have to.
No.
Well, not necessarily
it's
punt.
just gonna stop it.
You could still run
Stop
around
the
back there
clock.
2 seconds. Yep.
Got to put. All you got to do is
just take the snap.
Take the snap and run
And
back.
take a knee. Yeah, you only have to.
They got a cramper.
1 second. Yeah.
Guy cramping up there, number 30.
Guys, I'm not going to call a player out for, he went down. I mean, not saying he's faking an injury, but he's right back up.
Yeah, he got right back up, and they told him you got to go out.
The Colonel sideline called that out pretty quick, but, I mean, like I said, I'm not going to call a kid out for faking anything, but that was,
Not a penalty, though, in high school.
He's got maybe just a little bit of a hobble over there, but he
I think I came up with the big hobble.
Yeah, just take a step or two back.
Yeah.
I think, just to snap it. I mean, a second's going to go off. It's 1 second on the clock.
Even if you fumble, as long as they don't pick it up.
Right.
I'd be in the shotgun, though, maybe. Just run back and fall down. That's all you got to do here.
Yep. Just snap it and take the knee, and that should be it. Now take the knee.
Get down.
Yep, got it. There's your knee. Henderson County wins. The Colonels knock off Henry Clay 19-16 and get the first win under head coach John Elliott as the Colonels hold off the Henry Clay Blue Devils 19-16, your final score. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming up next. The Colonels After Action Report for John Reynolds on the sideline. Scott Stone with me here in the booth. My name is Greg Busby. Once again, your final score, Henderson County Colonels 19, Henry Clay Blue Devils 16. So long for just a while here on WSON.